Hey guys, this is Starry from StarrySky Gaming, and welcome to this hard light DPS socket and tactical mod video. So this video I'm going to be showing you how exactly I've done all my mods for the sockets and tactical ones. I'll go through the reasons why I've done them for them, and then you can use this as a guide to help yourselves out and decide how you would actually like to do your character. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so in all my red sockets, which are both rings, feet, waist, hands and back, I've gone pure precision. Now the reason why I've done this for is because most of my damage will come from weapon masteries and claw pound and fan. This way it just allows me to deal more damage that way, and also when it comes to like solo content, duo content, if I'm out of power, I can just deal a nice bit of damage from that. So remember, this is just how I like to spec it though. I know a lot of hard light DPSs who do run precision and might, and they do a lot of damage that way. This is just how I personally like to spec though. So remember, use this as a guide and then spec your character how you feel more comfortable with. Okay, so in the head and the shoulders, I use resto and precision. Now the reason why I use this resto and precision for is because the resto will add more strength to my light barrier. Excuse me. And also it will add to my restoration, so when I pop light barrier, thanks to the tactical mod regenerative shielding, I get a bigger heal from it as well. So it benefits me in multiple ways. And in the chest and the legs, I use precision and health, obviously more precision, and as you can see I get quite a bit of health from the mods, which is quite a nice bit of way of just increasing my base HP, so if I ever go melee, my character can take a little bit more damage. Okay, so that covers all of the socket mods. Now let's go straight to the tactical mods. So for the weapon, I'm using blast adapter. Pretty much this effect can happen once every minute. It procs, and anything near you can take precision based additional damage, and it can hit up to like 5 other targets. So it's just another way of getting into free damage. For the chest socket, I like to use escalate might. Pretty much every time you use a power from your loadout, you get an additional 87 might. This will stack up to 3 times, and that's for 8 seconds. And it's the reason why I use this 1 and 4 instead of like relentless precision 4, because it's just an easy socket mod to use, and it just benefits me in multiple ways. Okay, so in the back socket, I use Berserker. Now pretty much when my HP drops below 35%, I get an additional 30% increase in all my damage, and this is just a nice way of getting a big increase in your damage, especially in T6 content when your HP is, well, dipping quite low quite frequently. Especially if you're doing healless runs and you're low on HP, this is just a nice way of increasing your damage by a lot. Okay, and in the chest, I am using penetrating strikes. This mod just pretty much ignores a certain amount of defense and toughness. Now, my recommendations is from tier 1 to tier 3, use core strength because it gives you an additional 10% damage modifier. Now, for some reason, the higher the tier gear, the modifier seems to get lower and lower. So if you're like using T5 content, you won't get the full 10% for some reason. You'll get like 6 or 7%. There's something, someone worked it out, and it's just really bad. So core strength from tier 1 to tier 3. And from tier 4 onwards, use penetrating strike, because the higher their defense, you will ignore a certain amount and you'll do more damage thanks to this mod. So remember, tier 1 to tier 3, core strength. Tier 4 upwards, switch to penetrating strikes. This mod you'll benefit more from, and it will allow you to do that bit more damage. Okay. And in the feet, I use Deadly Block. Now, as you can see, my sockets, I'm precision heavy, so 25% of my precision gets dealt as damage to when I block counter someone. And especially in T6 content, there's a lot of stuff going on. It gives me a chance to block counter someone and just deal some free damage. It benefits me quite a bit. And in the hands, as I said earlier on, regenerative shielding. Pretty much when I use light barrier, it gives me a small heal, and that's where the resto and precision comes in handy for. The resto adds additional strength to my light barrier, and every time I pop the light barrier, this mod kicks in and I get a small heal. It just works so well together. And that's pretty much how I spec my character for all my mods. So please remember, use this as a guide. You don't have to follow exactly how I've done mine if you do not want to. like I say, use this one, compare it to others, and see what works more comfortable for you. This is what works for me. So this is just my opinion and views, and like I say, just use it to help you make up your own mind. So anyway guys, thank you very much for watching this. I hope this video is going to be beneficial to you all, and until next time, I'll see you then.